All right, let's take a minute to talk about gun control, which is the topic of today. Seems like everywhere you turn. Because every time we have a tragedy that takes place, when we have evil committed against our children, the liberal left wants to turn that into a gun control issue. And that's not the problem. The problem is we have an issue in society. These things didn't happen years ago. We have an issue with violence that Hollywood portrays and normalizes it, and we have a mental health issue, and those issues need to be dealt with. So on the Second Amendment issue, just a quick reminder for everybody what the Second Amendment is for. The Second Amendment was written to ensure that we the people have firearms, have weapons, the right to keep and bear arms to protect ourselves against an oppressive government. Because you need to remember when that was written. Our founding fathers had just finished a Revolutionary War with the most powerful military force at the time, and it was a very oppressive government. So they knew, they had firsthand experience of how oppressive a government could be. And so when they wrote our Constitution, the First Amendment to the Constitution was to protect freedom of speech. The second was to ensure we have the right to keep and bear arms as the people. Those are the two most important amendments we have to the U.S. Constitution. And those, along with all the other amendments, are why America is so great and why we enjoy a lifestyle that most other countries do not enjoy, and we have the freedoms that we have. And those are trying to be taken away from us. They're slowly being stripped. And if you want to ensure your children and grandchildren grow up in the same country that you did, you need to get involved, or we will not recognize our country in probably 5 years. So let's talk about the children aspect. They talk about this will save our children, and it will not. Evil people are going to do evil things. The way that you protect our children is you harden every school in the United States, and you put security in every school, armed security that is trained and paid very well to protect our children. And that will stop these mass murders from taking place. Every dignitary that we have resides and works in a hardened target, a building or structure that has security measures in place to protect them. They are guarded by professional security personnel that are trained and heavily armed. And so if that is how we protect our dignitaries, then we should protect our children the same manner. Our children are the most important asset that we have, and we need to protect our children as such. So hopefully this will remind you that you need to get involved and what the Second Amendment is really for, and get out there and make a difference. We have midterms coming up. Vote out the people that are serving us and trying to pass and support these unconstitutional gun measures. And if there's not anyone that is running against them, we need to get out there and locally find some people to run against them that will support the Constitution and not just go with the flow. So get out there, get involved, do your part, and help save our country.